Getting there.
All right. We should be everywhere.
We should be everywhere.
We should
All
be.
right. I see the tick-a-tock. Tick-a-tock says live. I just need it to load. There we go. There we go.
So you're still waiting on FB?
I have not clicked a reload on FB yet.
Okay.
Sometimes I just have to do this whole refresh game to see where we're at. There we go.
Hello,
I got the live circle on FB.
We are here. And you guys, I mean, it's only 8:36 and we are live on all 4 platforms.
This is like 3 minutes before we used to go live on one platform. This is good.
Yeah, this is good. I call this a success. This is succeeding and we are happy with that. Now let me adjust some cameras here.
Oh, Kyla, I love this. While Rachel adjusts and shares, this is a big thing we were just talking about before we went live. Kyla said, just got home from the ball field, so my hair wash night is moved to tomorrow instead of tonight. I can't miss the live. A, we love that you can't miss the live. B, we were just talking about how often we wash our hair. While Rachel shares, you share around.
Didn't put shoes on.
You didn't put shoes on, but I'll help you. While Rachel shares, let's talk about our hair wash patterns. Ladies on every single platform, share this with us. So, Rachel and I are both, typically up until recently, and I'll explain why. Rachel and I are both like push it to the max.
I love dirty hair.
Dirty hairstyles better if I can use dry shampoo, heat resistance, if I can spray it on my hair and I can push it. We also naturally have curly hair. Natural. I know you guys see it straightened out.
Well, I think that's so different. I think some people with naturally curly hair think you have to wash it every day.
I do agree with that, but I feel like if you've
that's
done
a
any
big thing.
training at all, you can brush those oils out through your hair if you've trained it or conditioned it. I've also heard about literally training your hair where you stop washing it every single day. Anyway, so Rachel and I are like push it to the max. I have gone like, listen, I'm pretty sure I've gone into that umpteen days before we're like, oh, this was my only day to wash my hair, and then I'm so busy I don't. And because of having that thick, coarse, curly hair, I can get away with it. Rachel is now swimming every single morning. Kudos to her, yo! Throwing a flashback to our high school days and working out
I am in the pool every morning and regretfully have to wash my hair every day.
There ain't
I
no
hate it.
way around
I hate it. I
washing
thought,
it
is there any way to keep the water off my head? It doesn't matter if I put my cap on dry and like, doesn't matter.
Okay, so let me read these. Wash mine up twice a week. Every Sunday, Wednesday in the winter. Summer, I just wear a hat and come swimming as hair wash. I love that.
Ooh.
You can laugh about that, but I love that. Okay, Stephanie, I accidentally worked through 2 tornadoes today. Whoops.
Is that like 2 hair washes?
Wow.
Is that like 2 hair washes?
Yes. Oh, twice a week. Wash mine twice a week. I am still like a solid once a week, are you guys?
Yeah, you guys, I mean, even before this, like, I was kind of like 4 or 5 days, like, not always a full week, but sometimes I can push it and do a full week. But especially I feel like I'm more conscious of it if I'm doing pictures more days of the week. Thinking like, oh, I got to make sure that my hair is a little fresh. So I do feel like I was washing more like every 4 or 5 days, not quite every 7.
I push it to the limit. Facebook lovers and watchers, I am so sorry that I did not realize your comments were still being hidden. So I am coming over here and I am unhiding and I am saying hello to you.
Yeah, FB is doing something weird since last week that like even your comments on our posts are being hidden and we got to click on hide on a lot of them.
Yeah, so I'm getting them. I see it weekly over here. I see it weekly over here on Facebook. So yeah, like I'm if I can push it, my hairdresser said it's better for your hair not to wash it every day.
It is.
I have extremely thick hair, so sometimes go a week before washing. I love that. Me too. Listen, if there's anything, we have talked about those everything showers before. If there's anything at all I can take out of my everything shower, like bring it on, man. I will take
I agree. I agree. I just am in this hard predicament, right? I get my hair wet every day. My hair, especially being naturally curly, like it doesn't dry without being washed. So there's like, it doesn't dry right. So there's not even the idea of like, could I just blow dry it and be good? Like I've got to wash and condition it. I mean, maybe I could consider just conditioning and not shampooing and like scalp washing every day.
I wonder if you did. Now listen, I know
Maybe.
it's never been our choice, but I wonder if you did like a 2-in-1 where it was a quick once over. You're wearing a cap, your hair isn't getting super soaked.
No, I take my cap off in the water and because
okay.
like I don't rip that off and have semi-dry hair. Like it is
Who
wet.
else can relate to this swimmer life? Kyla, I saw you were a swimmer. Tell us. We grew up as
What do
swimmers.
I do?
That was
I am just like, and my hair is so clean. Every day, I'm just like, even right before this, I was like, oh, I hate my clean hair. Like, I don't have the body with it being so clean. Like, I have to really put a lot of product in it to try, in which I have great products. I've got some really good launch products that I really need to do a live and show you guys because they've come out with some really, really good things. But I'm in this, like, just caking my hair full of product when I want to be able to style it. And then the next morning, obviously, I get back in the pool and I wash it back out. So I'm in this little bit of a mess. But I do need to start doing some launch lives. And it's something I've been thinking about and talking about and wanting to do. So please hold me to it. Keep asking. When are you going to do it? I'm going to do it. I got to do it.
Kyla,
you guys got to see
you'll have
these.
to send me your swim workouts. I got some good ones. Kyla, what do you swim? I want to know all the people that swim. We're diehard swimmers over here. We love it. We love
We
swimming.
do love to swim. So our dad is a swimmer and has a record at Ferris State University
Like
here in Michigan.
Multiple still.
Christine was a swimmer in high school and has a record still at the high school, which is pretty stinking cool. So many years later.
Don't tell them how many years later.
So many years later, but like not that crazy.
Oh my goodness!
I do not have any records or anything
Rachel
crazy.
was so close as a sophomore, but had to have double knee surgery.
Well, you're really kind for saying that's why.
You would have had that record.
I had double knee surgery, and unfortunately, I quit for some unfortunate reasons. It's my biggest regret in life, I think.
Iowa, 100 breast is her record. That's what Rachel swam.
Yes!
That is what
I want to
she
know
did
what your
that.
record is in. Because I literally, like, my biggest regret is that I quit swimming as a sophomore. Should have done it. So, anyways. So now I'm back in the pool.
We went to Bay City Central. Where are you? But were you prom queen? Oh my gosh, no, we weren't that cool, Angela, but were you? Were you prom queen? I'm a little jealous. Bro, where did you go to?
I was on court one time, Angela, and then I was probably like, oh, a little bit too cool for that. Like, I'm not going to prom. No, I'm just kidding. I went to prom,
but years, but man, I just couldn't do it. I just could not keep it up.
Yeah.
At Bay City, Roz, that's where my record is. Whoop whoop, 500.
Mm-hmm.
It's up there. The 500.
Yeah. Her little record's there. Her little big record. Her little big awesome record.
5.5
It's
minutes.
still
Oh my
at
God, I had to swim for
Bay
5.5
City Central
minutes.
High School.
Yes.
Y'all can
It's
Google
been
her.
Since 2001, just
Yeah.
in case you wondered which year.
Since 2001.
Angela, prom queen is BA. Of course that's as cool.
Yeah.
That's way cooler. That means that, like, people liked you.
You weren't just good at an activity.
Right. Like, I could be good at an activity and people didn't like me.
I know. 500, she was fast. Heated pool for spring and summer fall swimming. Well, kind of when you want it to be cold when you're swimming laps. But
no, we swim outside. We swim outside in the summer and then I guess heated because it wasn't freezing, but man, it felt like it.
Yeah, so I've been swimming at our local Y, and it's funny because Monday through Friday, it's cool. Like, it's pretty cool. And Saturdays is quite warm because that's when all the kids have swim lessons. So I'm pretty sure they crank the heat on Saturdays. Even today, like I did my first lap and I was like, oh my gosh, I still have like goosebumps after hopping in and doing a lap, which normally it wears off quicker than that. But today I was like, oh, it's chilly. So anyways, that's my life, you guys. My oldest son gets up with me at, well, he's up at 4:45 to take a shower before going to the gym. He's 12. He has to get up and shower before going to the gym. And then we go and I swim and he plays basketball and does fun things in the gym. Well, I swim for about 45 minutes or so. But yeah, that's my life.
I just have to take a minute for Ro, who says, I've been an official for 25 years. You guys, if you have ever been an athlete or you have a child athlete, like, kudos to the people who officiate that, who that, who ref that, like, ungloriously. Parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents, coaches are brutal.
Yes.
And so thank you to those of you who give up your weeknights and weekends. This is not a 9 to 5. This is a low paid or volunteer job just to get yelled at by strangers, kids, parents that you made the wrong call. Good for you, and I appreciate all of you.
Yes, we appreciate you.
Good for you. Mad respect for people who are willing to do that, because I think I would officiate one swimming like, you know what, you're all losers. I gotta go.
You're all awful.
You all can't go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. And Lucas, kudos to him for going at that hour. That's insane.
Oh my gosh, he is such a morning guy anyways. Like, he would be up at 5:30 even if we weren't doing this. So it made sense after a few days, right? That he'd just come along with me and go get to do something. Because he'd be sitting at home, like, probably scrolling his phone or something. So, but all right, y'all. Well, let's get started with tonight's live. So, welcome. This is a live sizing and styling guide. And we're going to go over the fits, fabrics, and all the details of the goodies we are showing you tonight. They are available for purchase on our website, on our app, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. What am I missing? All the places. So you guys can add to cart if you are on a platform that shows you the items. You can add it to your cart right then. Just an FYI, it is not held for you just by putting it in your cart. That means not held indefinitely. So you're going to need to check out so that way you know that you are getting that item. If you truly want it, make sure to check out as soon as possible because they are not held, like I said, until the end of the live with whatever you put in your cart. So lots of new fun goodies and combos tonight that we are showing you. We're going to show you the earrings, the pants, the shoes, all the good pieces to make some really great spring mixes that we are just adoring. So if you have any questions throughout the live, make sure to post those in the comments on whatever platform you're on. Christine will do her best to respond to you in all the places. We know that this requires a lot of kind of following along. If we miss anything, please don't hesitate to shoot us a text. That's what we will always tell you is the best and easiest way and most reliable way to get a hold of us is to shoot us a text. 989-545-1061. Great way to reach us where we can comment back to you and get you answers for anything you need. So if you have sizing questions, fabric content, quality, order issues, anything, text us, whether it's tonight or any other day. Texting is always the best, so make sure to shoot us a message. If you'd like to see Christine in anything, please don't hesitate to ask. She will gladly put any of these goodies on tonight. Y'all, you see a lot of new pieces in an evening, and I'm just one person, so it's nice to see them on other bodies. If you'd like to see her in something, please ask. She will gladly throw it on for you and has all these items prepped so that way you can see them as well. For reference, I am Rachel. I am a street size 8. I'm always shown in a small, in a medium, bottom except for Judy Blue shorts. This year I'm in larges. No, yes, the larges and Judy Blue shorts. This gets confusing. I'm always a medium on bottom except for our Judy Blue short sizing has been wonky the last 2 years, and those I have to go up to a large. I will make it very clear to you as to what size I'm in, but I'm a 7 in Judy Blue jeans, small in most of our tops. I'll let you know if I think that I need to size up to a medium because I am a street size 8, so I am not a petite, where a small might be, you know, a better size for a more petite or a smaller build. So let me know if you have any questions or need anything. But otherwise, I think we can go ahead and get started. Did I miss anything?
No. But I think that I maybe already shared it a while ago. You were in the beautiful story top.
Okay.
In Blossom Pink.
All right. And I'm just watching. I can only see this on the app, right? On our app is the only one where I can see it in the corner.
Can see it live.
The rest I can't.
Yes.
Okay.
So if there is a better place that you feel it should be shared for your
No.
benefit, you tell me. And I will.
Nope.
I'll
I think that this is just great.
share in a different order.
No. Okay, so this is the beautiful story top you said in what color?
Blossom Pink.
Blossom Pink, you guys. This is one that is released in multiple other colors, and you will see it in another color here in just a few moments. But this is such a good one. We have talked this year about solids kind of being the thing. And it gets really hard because, I mean, we talk about animal print and stripes and florals and all of that, and sometimes it just gets like run down. And this year we are seeing solids, and we are loving them because we know how easy they are to style and to style different ways. So this little top here features a cute little button detail. Now these are non-working buttons here. They are just full buttons. And it runs true to size with a relaxed fit. So I am shown in my true size small, roomy kind of fake here. This material is a more of like what feels like a thermal knit, but it's not thermal warm. So keep that in mind. You're like, why am I going to buy a thermal short sleeve shirt? It just has that waffle texture to it. I shouldn't even say thermal. It has that waffle texture to the material. So it gives it a little bit of definition and depth to the material rather than it just being a solid. You have that cute little V neckline with the button detail. And then fabric content is 77% polyester, 23% rayon. So slightly relaxed fit. Again, I'm a street size 8 shown in the small, so relaxed. Comfy fit if you want to wear it loose. We love to do a little front tuck with these to kind of cinch it in and shorten it up a little bit. But this is a really good one even here in these our northern states, right? I'm in the northern states now.
We're in the north, yeah.
Christine always gives me a hard time about where I put us.
We're not East Coast.
When our northeast coast states. Our northern states,
yeah.
When we're hitting some spring weather, these are nice for layering. So, love that. I threw on the Encore I'm sorry, not the Encore. This is the G-Jazz.
It took me a long time to find
Which I can't get it on TikTok. For whatever reason, it won't load there. In the black pink, which is a like black kind of, a little bit of like an animal print with a pink and green floral print mix. It's like a cute little combo. These are just a really good foam sole flip-flop, a cute one with more of a canvas material. We have a lot of these available in different prints. So we have some camel, we've got some, I think, stars and stripes still. We've got a whole variety. Not all are available in all sizes, but some good options. But I love this black one. It's a really cute one, and I love that that pink is a perfect color match. So they run true to size, come in 6 through 11, including half sizes, and they run true to size. I'm an 8.5. I stick with my 8.5 in these, and they're just very comfy. So those are a cute option. Threw on these itty bitties in the smooth pink is what these are called. And they really are a great color combo as well. Just kind of pull it all together. And then these shorts, Christine, are these the newbies?
These are the newbies.
These are some newbies.
Only outfit you wear them during.
Okay, so let's cover them. So we have some new Judy Blue shorts tonight that have some cute little frayed edges on them. These are a really nice medium wash. I love that. So a frayed edge, really good inseam it looks like. Let's see. So these are the Judy Blue V front. Where do we have a V front?
It's the waistband. V's a little.
Oh, the
Just
waistband.
a little. It dips
Okay.
from the side in.
Gotcha. So a little V front. So comes towards the front a little bit, which is nice if you like a little bit of a lower rise. I guess that is a good thing to notate, is that it might sit a little higher, which I will tell you the benefit of this is that you are going to get those little muffin top size tucked in your shorts, but then it's going to give you that little bit of a lower front look. So just a heads up there. So it does hit below my belly button in the front, but a little bit higher on the sides and the back. I like that. I hadn't even really noticed or paid attention to it. Sometimes I take my pictures so fast in these that I don't even realize those things. So the little V front in the front, shield pocket. So that's the shape of the pockets in the back where they come to that little angle. These are an 8.75 inch rise, you guys. That is considered a mid-rise, but man, with how this side is cut, it does not feel like it. I am not a mid-rise girl, and 8.75 is definitely on the brink of too low. So this is going to be one that those of you who like, and I'm not judging with me saying like, that's too low for me. I've got quite the little mom belly that I like to tuck in and keep it secure in there. So that's my preference. But if you like that V, that little bit of a lower cut in the front, you are going to love these. So 3.75 inch inseam. So not exceptionally short, but they are a good one that even look at the back. So they give me nice coverage for my bum, a couple inches below that. These are great. These are really, really, really great short. I think that you guys are going to love the details on these. So I am shown in the large, which is my normal Judy Blue short size as of last year. As of 2024, the large short is my short size. If you guys have questions on what size short you should be in, please don't hesitate to ask us. We will help you size advise. If we miss your questions on this live, because sometimes it's hard on here to dictate and tell everybody what sizes they should be in, please text us, okay? And we will help you figure out what size you should be in based on your Judy Blue short size or pant size in previous years. So these are fantastic, you guys. I do love them, and I'm not a mid-rise girl at all by any means, but this definitely.
These are what, 8.75? I mean, that's a couple inches.
Yeah.
Normal, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot. Like, I'm an 11. Like, I like that 11, you know?
I do too. Listen, I love sitting down and tucking things inside.
Yeah, so these definitely, like, it is a surprising detail. Like I said, I throw on clothes and I take pictures and whatever. I didn't even notice that detail to it, but it makes total sense, and I can see it with having them on. So, again, questions, please let us know.
Yes. Please let us know. Sorry, I was just watching at different points. Somebody asked if they have a long torso when I'm 5'9". Do you have any long tops that do not look like maternity? We have a lot of tall customers. Rachel is 5'7", I'm 5'8", so we are not very different from your sizing. Your height, anyway. Sizing maybe. But height and...
Yeah, torso-wise, definitely.
Torso-wise, neither one of us want to look pregnant either. So, we have a lot of tops that we love and don't look maternity-wise. We're also not the age where, like, we maybe would be wearing maternity, so we don't want to mistakenly be wearing maternity. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, like, we're definitely not interested in looking like there was an accident.
No, I think part of that comes from not wearing like tunic tops. I think sometimes that idea can come from a tunic top, which is not something that we carry a ton of. We have some, and some I absolutely do love.
Right.
Like, I will say there are some like more of that tunic style, the longer ones that I do love. But yeah, our goal is never that we will look
Pregnant when we're not.
no. Please no. Please keep me from looking pregnant when I'm not.
That's not the goal. We're not trying to look pregnant when we're not pregnant.
But yeah, we do have a lot of options, you guys. And if you're new here and you're just catching us, go to our website, shoprachelclark.com. We have over 53,000 items in our warehouse. No, 53,000 items in our warehouse.
Okay.
5,300 probably different SKUs at least.
Oh, okay. All right.
Items.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, today I looked at something and I was like 53,000 if we had to sit and count everything. Items here. We have a huge stock. So while we maybe you don't see today something like we have a huge stock, we carry a lot on hand. That is one thing that I've always loved about our boutique is that it's not just you don't only have to shop the 40 items that you see tonight or whatnot. Like there's a lot of options available for you. So make sure to go to the site and check those out too. If you're like, oh, I'm not really vibing with anything today. Vibing, Christine's favorite word.
I don't like vibing.
There may be options for you. So, all right, you guys, this little top here, this is the beautiful story top in ivory. Now, you guys just saw it in that pretty pink, and this is the ivory. Now, this is quite white. We always get these questions. Is it white? Is it off-white? Is it ivory? It is quite white. We also have this available in oatmeal, which is a little bit more of a creamy tone. I wouldn't even say that it's like a heathered oatmeal. It just has more of a cream ivory tone to it. So if you're like, I don't do white, I would like something a little bit more creamy, then make sure to check this out in the oatmeal. This also comes in some blues, in some purples, in some mint, quite a variety of colors. So make sure to check these out. We always name them the same. So this is on our website, beautiful story top, and then you will be able to see the variety of colors that it's available in. So, you see this hanger strap? I know. If only I was keeping every one of these shirts, I would cut them all out immediately, because I can't stand it. Makes me nuts. Yeah, those drive me crazy. So again, I'm shown in the small top. Now, one thing that we like to do is style things differently. So while I had the same top on, I was like, I don't want to wear it with the same pair of shorts. I want you to be able to see this styled with something else. These Judy Blue jeans are magnificent. I will say, I feel like I've only put them on one other time for the first live when we launched them a few weeks back, and I never put them on again. And then today when I went to put these on, I was like, well, these are definitely a special pair of Judy Blues. So the wash on these is super cool. It's like a vintage acid wash, very, very light wash in a wide leg. Now, I am in the 7, and I will tell y'all, I would much prefer the 9 in these. Why? Like gone back and forth on this. Like I've gained some weight. I've also lost a little bit of weight. And I still being in the 7, like they just don't have the stretch where I would recommend going up one size for a little bit of room and comfort in these. I would absolutely go up to the 9 in these for a very comfortable fit. But look at how cool these are. So they are a nice fit throughout the body, throughout the bum, in the hips, and then they have this wide, super cool retro leg on them that is just to die for. So again, go up one from your normal Judy Blue size. That is what I would recommend, and I'm gonna stick with that, even though I know in the past I've gone back with like, oh, I've gained a little weight, so stay in your normal size. I just need to go up. This one, I really think that most people are gonna prefer a size up in them, but they are so stinking cool. These are gonna be like your summer denim. I just love how they look with this sandal. I'm like, this is such a fun retro vibe together. The two are so good. So the jeans, just to be official, what are these called, Christine?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. The top, let me tell you, beautiful story top in ivory. It's available in sizes small through 3X. And if you're new and you didn't catch that, we carry everything in small through 3X in sizes 0 to 24W in Judy Blues. So take note of that. These are the Judy Blue Tummy Control Retro Wide Leg Jeans. What?
Oh, it's just a pain in the butt. When I try to scroll back on the app, it just takes me right out.
Oh, yeah.
With that weird thing.
These have an 11.25 inch rise. So that's how high they're going to hit. So like that last pair of shorts when we're like, those are 8.75. This is 11.25. So definitely a much higher rise. However, if you like this style jean, you're going to enjoy that rise. This isn't something you're going to scoff at or dislike. So they have that nice high rise and then a 33-inch inseam. So for reference, again, I'm 5'7", in this 33-inch inseam. I'm in the 7, but I would prefer to go up 1 to the 9. That would be my preference in these for a little bit more room. I feel like the material itself, this jean just lacks some stretch, and going up will give me that little bit more space. Even here you can kind of see like my underwear creasing. I don't like that. I want to go up that one size. So I would go up to the 9 in these. And then, you guys, I have these paired with the berry in this tan, which has been such a hot seller in every color. We literally had the white and gray, and they sold out in about 6 days, I think. Every size, everyone we had, which is crazy. I like to carry a stock so that y'all can shop for days. But we are learning a little bit that doesn't always happen, and it's not always wise. And so those white and gray ones blew out of here, and now we have the tan, which these are fantastic. They have that pretty tooled tan and dark brown. I don't think these are chocolate, is it? The tan and chocolate. Light tan. And so they're really nice. They have a nice cushiony kind of insole on them, and adjustable straps across the top, and they run true to size. So I'm an 8.5 or 9. I do the 8.5. Size up half size if you have a wide foot, or if you just tend to usually go up at half size and wear whole sizes, or you're gonna wear a sock. We have people who will traditionally wear a sock in these. Go up to half size for a little bit more length for that. But such a popular choice. Threw on these little itty bitties in this embossed suede earring just to go along with the shoe a little bit. Keep it neutral.
I would beg you not to wear socks with that, but I don't feel like I'm going to win that one.
Yes, you can absolutely beg,
I am
but
begging you.
Did you notice I didn't even question it? Because
She didn't. She just stated it. I would just beg you not to. Katie Boyd! Hi, stupid Facebook algorithm. We're happy you're here now.
What?
She said, I feel I haven't been on here in a while, stupid Facebook algorithm.
Oh.
You make it a point to be here. Yeah, I mean, trends are trends. We don't have to love them all. I'm sure Coco Chanel will be rolling in her grave looking at some of the things we wear now. So we don't have to be the best fashion designers and love every trend, but I remember being a kid making fun of people who wear socks and sandals, and now it's like the thing.
It is crazy.
It is the thing. And I struggle to watch that. Thank you for agreeing with me. I appreciate that. I'll take it even if it's only one.
Oh no, I agree with you.
I know Rachel does too. I know Rachel does. Let me look at the inseam on those jeans.
33 inches.
33, girl.
33.
33 inches on those jeans Rachel is in. Still wearing,
Yes.
by the way. She still has them on. You're in the tides have turned long sleeve. I'm getting
Thank you. All right, I am in the tides have turned long sleeve top. This is such a good weight for spring. I will talk about that. Like, of course, we are still in those northern states. I know, Chris. I know. We're going to talk about that. We're in these northern states, not where it's so warm all the time, and that long sleeves are still necessary for months yet. And even in the summer, like, we are still wearing long sleeves and having long sleeve layers for evening time and whatnot. This top is so stinking cute, and such a nice weight for this season specifically. We could put this on today. Today's a weird day in Michigan, right? I was telling Christine that, like, and we were talking about it. She checked the weather, and my kids asked what the weather was multiple times before they left for school, and I checked what it was, and it was like 39 to 68 degrees was the range that we all had heard.
I heard that 68, and that was a lie.
Like, that's a big range. What do you wear? So a long sleeve top is still very realistic in this area at this time of year. So this is really nice because it's like the weight of a graphic tee. Feels a little bit nicer though, more like a top rather than a t-shirt. And then it has this cute design, and it's a nice long sleeve piece. So you still can layer this too underneath cardigans or jackets or vests or that kind of thing if you need to be able to layer it. It's not super duper thick. I know that the color of this says brown, but I will 1000% over and over and every single time tell you that I see plum. Like I see
100%,
more purple
yeah.
tones. I see more of a very, very pale mauve, some grays, and some plum tones in this top. So little animal print, little stripe print here. I'm shown in the small so you guys can kind of see the length on this. Has a nice length to it. I do prefer to do a little front tuck with it, kind of cinch it in and keep it a little shorter. But that's, again, totally up to you. This would be a cute one as well to wear, I think, with shorts or leggings, depending on how you style it, but stay true to size. So I'm a street size 8, so shown in the small. This is my go-to size, my preference. I would just size up if you wanted to add some length to it. If you're like, yep, I can see myself only wearing that with some yoga shorts or some leggings, I'll go up one size. It'd be very cute styled that way, a little bit more on the athletic side. Go up one for a little bit more length, because if you can see, like, this does give some coverage, but it's not exceptionally long. So you could always go up one to give you more. But sometimes I think that, like, oversized t-shirt look, right? It's not going to be an oversized sweatshirt, but oversized long sleeve tee look, which I like too. So this is such a cute one. Definitely plum.
It's definitely
yes.
plum. I see plum
It
all
says
the
a
way.
brown on the packaging, and every time I look at it, I'm like, it's not. Fabric content, 95% polyester, 5% elastane. So it does have a little bit of stretch to it.
Patty, what's the colors? I would say plum and like a light taupe. And I feel like taupe is one of those colors that can pick up like the pinks, purples, and browns of hues
I
where it
feel
can
like
pick up the
taupe-
plum. It
I
can
was
pick
gonna say,
up the
I
pink.
thought mauve, but yeah, taupe, gray.
Taupe, there's definitely a gray stripe in it, but I would say if like Rachel and I were in separate rooms and somebody said, what color do you see? I am guaranteed to say plum long before I knew that's what she was going to say. And I think that the mauve and the gray, like a taupe and a gray pick up.
Yeah, and I think that, like, saying mauve, like, or I think that saying taupe would be the appropriate color over mauve. I know
Yeah.
I said mauve, but I do see taupe.
Yeah, especially coming off camera and having it readjust a little. Sometimes, I mean, of course, you guys have heard this before. We're standing in front of 3 ring lights and 4 cameras, and every single camera, unbeknownst to us, and we don't know why, reads colors slightly different. There are certain colors it picks up on the same and certain colors that it just sees very different. And so when you're looking at 4 different resolutions in front of ring lights, it can totally play with your eyes. But when it comes back off camera, I think we can both clearly say that plum with taupe, where taupe undertones can read so pinky, that on camera maybe mauve, and that's what your eye sees.
Yeah.
But there's definitely a cool gray in there that evens out. It really just is such a cool shirt. Different colors. Works perfect with those acid jeans. But you could also wear this like way into summer and late fall if you got it now with a pair of dark navy jeans. The pics I've been seeing you model lately are fantastic. You look so pretty in them. Thanks, Linda. I just have to say, I have to give credit to Rachel. I think she's really stepped up the photo editing of my face. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. I give all the credit to Rachel and the smoothing my fine lines out. She does a really good job making me look like I'm like 12 years younger than I am.
Yeah, that's
Our Ramon skincare also does a killer job. The Ramon really, like, I was just noticing the other day, I mean, I'm sure everybody, Rachel's still changing so I can talk about this. I'm sure everybody knows when their cycle is coming and how their skin changes. And I just noticed that, like, I don't see that anymore. My skin is so good and my skin is so clear using Ramon that I don't notice that monthly change in it because it's just so well taken care of that it really does change everything about a lot of what we do. All of our photos all day long, I hope, Rachel takes care of all of the photos for us. I just stand in front of a camera and hope that it turns out decent.
Yeah, but you guys, the room-on is great. If you haven't tried it, we do have sample sets available on our site for purchase that are fantastic. That really are a great way for you to be able to give it a try. Which I also do need to do some lives on that as well. If only I had unlimited amounts of time to be able to handle all of our things.
We had a customer come in and say like, oh, my niece just complimented my makeup. And she said, all I changed was my skincare. And it's the Ramon.
Yeah, that is awesome. All right, you guys, I am in the That Would Be a Good Option dress, available in sizes small through 3X. Now, you may have seen me talk about this dress in the past because it is basically like God's gift to dresses. And myself. It is my favorite dress ever. And we received this dress kind of late August. So it was at a weird time. And you're going to see there's two other dresses I'm going to show you tonight that we received like late August. And that is always a very awkward time to be getting in summery dresses and to try to say like, buy these. And everybody's like, well, when am I going to wear it? I know where your brain goes because I know where my brain goes, right? Like, I'm a human too. I'm a mom. I'm getting my kids ready to go back to school. We're thinking fall. And so these couple that we're going to see tonight just arrived late, but they are phenomenal. When we are talking about spring break, when we were talking about spring school events, when we were talking about summer weather, all those things ahead, you guys are going to love this. And yes, this is my Chicago dress, Tammy. Thank you for pointing it out. If Sue notices, I wore this to our little meet and greet, but then I also wore it the next day, I think, and maybe the next day. Christine laughed because she's like, why did you pack anything else? And I'm like, it's just the most comfortable thing ever. Like, and even if I felt hungover, I felt like this was flattering. And no matter what I ate, I felt like this was flattering. So this dress, yes, was my go-to when we were in Chicago, and I absolutely love it. Color-wise, I would say it's a very, very dark charcoal. It's not black. It's a dark, dark, dark gray. It is the nicest weight. Like, it just feels so good. It's super soft, but it has a good thickness to it. So it's not showing kind of those lumps and bumps and things that we like to try to hide. It just has such a good texture to it. Fabric content is 76% Cupro, which I love. If you aren't familiar with it, it is fantastic because it has just the best feel to it, and it's 24% polyester. But that Cupro, I mean, you guys, is a fantastic material. It feels so good. So nice stretch to it. The waistband does tie, but is adjustable. I am shown in the small, again, as a street size 8. And then I threw on the little Driana sneaker because I love this sneaker with this, but it is perfect with, if you want to throw on a little wedge, you want to wear a flip-flop with it, you want to wear a white sneaker, you want to wear this cute little maze, like, you can wear anything with this dress to kind of dress it up, dress it down, work casual, whatever your preference is. But I love the idea of just wearing it with a sneaker, which I think is how I styled it a lot when we were in Chicago. No, I had some little Birkenstock style sandals that I wore. Yes, which I loved those.
Depending on where we went, determined
what shoe I chose to wear. But yeah, little pockets on this, you guys. Very much true to size. I just think you are really, really, really gonna love this dress. And I think if you don't have it, and if you didn't get it last year, you are missing out. It has it's such a nice length. Like, this is great for baseball. I mean, I think about baseball games, going to that, soccer games when the weather is nice, going to like little cookouts throughout the summer. This is literally a great go-to. You can change the style by what you put on your feet, what you put in your ears, what you style along with this. That can make such a difference. Throwing on a little cardigan, throwing on a sweatshirt. But this is going to be the go-to. I had a dress a couple years ago that my friends kind of laughed at because they're like, oh, Rachel's wearing her green dress again. Well, this is the new green dress. Like, this is the go-to. It's so good. It's
I
just
think
such
it's
a
so
great
perfect.
piece.
Like if I went to a golf outing, I wouldn't know what to wear. But if I had this dress,
Yeah.
I would feel appropriate. I'm not a golfer. Some
So
of you
good.
may be golfers, and you may even love golfing in this dress.
Yeah, I mean, very true to size, Patricia, I would say. So, again, I'm shown in the small, which for me, I even had considered, do I need a different size? But let me show you. I'm going to undo this tie because the tie is working. And I just had tightened it, actually, when I put it on. So, let me show you. So, the medium, or I'm sorry, the small, I can untie, and it makes it totally straight, kind of more that shift dress kind of look. So if you feel that, again, I'm a street size 8, if you feel like you're more of a 10, that 10, 12, I go with the medium because it's not going to hurt. You can tie this a little tighter in that waist then if you need, and adjust it accordingly. Maybe if you lose some weight, you're still going to be able to adjust that tie and cinch it in a touch. So that's what I would say. But this dress, like, Patricia, you will not regret it. I think that you could do either size, honestly. I think it just depends. Like, I will say that the small's a little snugger on my bum. Not tight. I mean, it has stretch, but it definitely is going to show my underwear line or be a little tighter. I just go up that one side. I'd go up to the medium if you're like, I'd enjoy a little bit more room there. But what's nice is how the pockets are cut, so there's no puckering. It's really fantastic. So, okay. That's that. Christine's gonna come show you something soon, right?
Yeah.
Go potty soon.
I'm just replying, and I think that sometimes this pops up in all aspects of life, no matter where you are, and no matter how long you've followed us. And just a comment that said, is this really $56? It's legit an Old Navy dress. I gasped. People on TikTok will say anything. That's cool. This is...
Who said I gasped?
Somebody on TikTok. I don't know who.
They said they gasped that that was $56.
It says, is this really $56? It's legit an Old Navy dress. I gasped. You guys, I think we are like losing touch.
We just talked about this the other day.
What good quality clothing, and there are so many websites out there that, like, you maybe get one wear out of it, and the stitches start to disintegrate. You get a couple of seasons out of it, and you have nothing left because you wanted to settle at like a $24 tank top, a $36 dress. I'm sorry that $56 may be gas, but this is a dress that you're going to have for a decade. So if you figure that $5.60 a year went into the quality of this dress, that no longer makes me gasp. When you buy a $24 tank top,
Well, there isn't, but Old Navy doesn't sell dresses for $24, and Old Navy doesn't sell jeans for $30.
That's true.
Like, this is the other misconcept here is like.
Yeah.
Like, literally, when we have people come in here and balk at the price of Judy Blue jeans,
Yeah.
like in the $60 to $75 price range, when I was in high school 20 years ago, silver jeans and the buckle jeans were $100 or more. And so this is what we were talking about the other day is like, it is crazy to me that everybody sees the cost of living, the cost of vehicles, the cost of gas, the cost of housing increase, and that nobody thinks that the cost of clothing should ever increase. And I'm not one to say, oh, I think it should, but like, it is crazy when people will seriously be like, well, I'm not going to buy a $60 pair of jeans. Well, what are the prices at Target of a pair of jeans? And I mean, I asked that honestly, I guess, because I have not looked recently, but I could bet. But I know what the cost of a kid's pair of leggings at Old Navy are, right? I know what a kid's t-shirt at Old Navy are. So I can tell you that a women's dress that's going to last 10 years is not going to be, you know, that price. And thank you, Stephanie. You're right. Like, you are right. If they don't want to spend $56 on a dress, nobody needs to justify it. It just, I think that sometimes those comments seem like they have this little like wave, this little residual wave that goes out. So you are right. You are right.
There are so many amazing comments ingredients from Gas, because that's adorable and a good price. Well,
Yes.
anyone who has purchased from you knows the quality is superb. Worth every penny. So worth
But you're
it.
right.
I love your boutique clothing. My Judy Blue jeans have lasted for years. It really just it's a dagger to the heart because we know where the money is going. We know that you're buying a $10 tank and you think you got a really good deal.
Yeah.
But your $10 tank isn't gonna last.
And I think that at this point we just need to ignore it.
We do.
We do because we know the difference. We know, and I know that you guys who follow us, you know, and not even just follow us, but follow boutiques, right?
We
you
do,
follow,
and I think I get caught up in it because I see it and I want to no, let me bring
right?
them in,
Like, no, you're not gonna bring them back.
But I'm not going to convince anybody.
Yes, yeah, there is sometimes just none of that.
I'm not gonna convince
so let's
anybody.
we're gonna ignore that.
We're going to move on now. We're going to
Okay.
move on. My bad, y'all. We're moving on. There's no stories here.
Christine's bad.
My bad.
Yes. All right.
I got caught up in the drama.
It's okay.
It's
all right.
This
We're just
top
gonna
is called
ignore it.
No Stories Here.
They do. You're right, Patricia. All right, this is the No Stories Here top. You guys, this one again, one that has released in multiple colors. This is such a pretty one. This one is called Mint, and I will tell you that I've struggled with the color because there are a lot of times in different light that I see blue, and then times that I see green, that green minty tone. So this is, I mean, truly. Man, I struggle because like these little flip-flops are turquoise and I'd say that is a very perfect color match. But when it's all by itself and I back up and like I very much see blue. So mint, I think, is going to be the most accurate description for color, but I will just take note that there's a little bit of more of a blue, maybe undertone to it than the green side. So we've kind of done this with a few tanks and things this season, struggled about like, is it more blue? Is it more green? This one I do feel like has more of a blue undertone, but when you hold that turquoise next to it, it very much kind of can pick that up. So I see some blue to it. Let's see. So I'm showing in my true size small, relaxed fit and very stretchy. This is one that I think a lot of people are opting to size down in whatever color you choose. So again, this is available in navy and in white and in some pinks, and just a whole vast variety of colors. I think that sizing down one is optional if you do desire. I like to throw that little front tuck in just to kind of tuck it in, especially if I'm doing it with a short that I want to like wear out. But this is a cute way to style it if you're going to wear it with a more fitted short or yoga style. You want it to look a little bit more athletic than just wear it out and loose. So either way, it's fantastic. But I do love that kind of ribbed, I don't even want to call it ribbed, but it's more of like a striped detail that you get in the print or in the knit, to give it some definition and just make it a little bit different. Fabric content, 70% polyester, 25% rayon, 5% spandex. So this is such a cute one. I have it on with these yellow sparkle tie-dye, I think is what, yellow sparkle tie-dye earrings. You guys, these go with everything. They're such a fun one for the season. And they have that yellow druzy bead on the top. So those are really cute. And then the shorts that I have on, I feel like I need to give you a close-up so that you can see. These are the Judy Blue Rainbow Thread Shorts. These have a 10-inch rise, so that's how high they hit, 10 inches, hitting me right about at the top of my belly button. And then a 4-inch inseam, so that's how long they are. And these have the most fun little rainbow stitching. I am going to show them to you because I want you to be able to see what they look like. What that rainbow stitching means. I don't put them on with anything else, right? We'll see if I can show it to you. So look at how cute that rainbow is. It kind of goes from a green to yellow to the red, and it's just a rainbow detail all the way around wherever the stitching is, and on the back pockets. These are such a cute one. So much color in them. Makes it fun to really style with whatever color you'd like. And these are true to Judy Blue short sizing for 2024. So I wear a large in them, being a Judy Blue size 7. Again, you guys, if you have sizing questions, please don't hesitate to ask us. We will help you. But I do love that color definition on these in that stitching. It's so fun. It really is. I mean, you got the orange. You can pull in any color that you want to pair with these to make them cute. make them cute and
To
style
make
them.
them super cute.
To make them super cute. I love that light wash too.
Here where the heart shows up on TikTok where I can't click to like a comment. Salsa Monster. I love your name, Salsa Monster. That's like the best.
Salsa
name
Monster?
ever. Salsa Monster. I don't know if you love to dance salsa or you like to eat salsa, but either way, girl, I am right there.
I
with
mean,
you.
if you like to eat salsa, I'm right there with you. I don't know that I could dance a day or a minute or.
Yeah, I don't know that I actually know how to dance salsa, but I mean, I have done a lot of the cha-cha slide, and that makes me have like a lot of faith in
When
the fact
have you done the cha-cha slide?
at every wedding I've ever been at.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
like to the
done
left
that.
right now. To the left. To the right. There's the Cupid Shuffle. There's the
That's the
cha-cha
Cupid
slide.
Shuffle.
That's the Cupid Shuffle.
Is the cha-cha
There-
slide?
It's one of those. I'm gonna
Oh.
play the cha-cha slide for her after this live, guys, so that she knows that she's been doing it.
Is that the like? Turn it back now, y'all. Time.
Yeah,
Two
I'm
hops
pretty
this
sure.
time.
I'm pretty sure that's the cha. Yeah. Now you're making me question
Two hops
everything
this
I
time.
know.
Is that the cha-cha? That's
I-
not, the Cupid Shuffle is not the cha-cha slide.
That is
But maybe it's
not-
just like a version.
She's really confusing me now. She's really. I'm not even.
Is
sure
it the,
I
like,
know
two
what
stomps?
I've done.
2 stumps now. Whatever that.
Well, that has the Charlie Brown.
Take it back now, y'all. Is the cha-cha
I'm just-
slide.
you know what?
See?
I'm just gonna go listen to it in the corner, and I'll let you guys.
Yeah.
know
What I
know.
thought, Stephanie, that's what I thought.
Take
Yeah.
it back now, y'all. I think, but they do the.
2 hops this time. That was
I
hard.
think so, but they do the Charlie Brown in there.
All right.
Know.
Okay, next up, y'all. I'm in the You're So Happy varsity dress, available in sizes small/medium, large/extra large, 1X and 2X. You guys, this is like another dream dress of mine. Like,
The weight of it.
I love this dress. So yes, let's talk about that. The weight of this. This is a heavier weight dress. This is not going to be one that our friends in Florida are going to fancy this season or into summer because it is heavier weight. This is a baby French terry. Let me get close so y'all can see, which is like basically a sweatshirt material without the fleece inside. So when we say baby French terry, it has that weight to it. So this has the weight to it. Cute little collar detail here. And then obviously the varsity stripes come from here across the chest and the back. Has a handkerchief kind of hemline. So when we hold it straight, you can see it's a little box here. And then when we drop it, you get that handkerchief or kind of shark bite. Handkerchief is really what this one would be considered, where it's high, low, hemline. No pockets on this one, if you are curious, but it is just adorable. We've also shown this styled, or I took pictures with this styled with the leggings, with the leggings, if you like that option or that idea of wearing it over something, you certainly can, but it is just adorable. So it hits naturally, again, I'm 5'7" for reference, right at the top of the knee. So it's a really great length and such a cute one. I love this relaxed fit. I have it on with a Ghent sneaker, which is my favorite little go-to sneaker. I feel like it is the most, I don't know, what's the word? Like the little upscale kind of looking sneaker.
Like when we were in big cities and people are wearing dresses with tennis shoes.
It's just absolutely adorable. Has a little bit of a sheen to some of its details, the little gold button on the back. It is a natural or kind of canvas. I would say oatmeal, where it has that definition in different colors. Of course, right next to it, it's like it's not the exact color match, but when you have it down on the foot, you can't tell. And it's just such a cute piece. I mean, we have a lot of options that would be really cute with this. Even the BB Low, a little bit more of a sporty look. If you wanted to keep that varsity look very sporty, the BB Low would be a good option. The Dylan is also another really cute varsity looking sneaker that would be adorable with this. You guys, this dress, man, it's just perfection. I love the sleeve on it. It is just designed so well. Has a drop shoulder, some raw edges that make it very fun, and it's just a cute fit. So again, I'm a street size 8. I'm shown in the small medium. It is a roomy fit. It's intended to be a little bit roomy, and just like a fun, easy. And like, I look at this and I'm like, how cute is this for some school field trip things and for here at the boutique and travel? I'm like, this is fantastic. So loving this dress. And again, it is called the, what is that?
You're So Happy Varsity Dress.
You're So Happy Varsity Dress. Fabric content, 60% cotton, 40% polyester. And then I threw on these cute little daisy earrings just to keep it pretty neutral, the daisy Carmens. And I think Christine's going to come out here and I'm going to run to the washroom.
Are you, while you're looking at the washroom, look at that. Oops. Oh my goodness, you guys, 60%. Okay, I'll fix that later. I accidentally, no, what? Instagram. Look at,
I will.
look at Instagram.
I will. I'm just not sure how long I'm going to hold it.
Hi, you don't have to. Wait until you're done after. Wait until you're done. Wait until you're done after. Wait until you're done. I don't even know what I'm saying. Wait until you're done after. Hi, hello. There's so many cameras.
Eyebrow on this?
Huh?
Did you hit your eyebrow on the top of this table?
No.
I just rubbed off a smudge that looked like an eyebrow.
Listen, do my eyebrows look like they've smudged off? Okay, you guys, listen, I'm not going to be offended. Actually, don't even talk about them. I'm not asking any questions. I am just making statements. I love thick eyebrows. I don't know if you can tell. I love a thick eyebrow. But there is this new, if you like a thick eyebrow, and you don't have to, and if you don't like a thick eyebrow, doesn't matter to me. This isn't about you. There's a new brow pen called the Eye Method. And I really want to try that because it's supposed to give you like all the brush strokes. Still give you thick, but give you more natural. But listen, thick. I like thick eyebrows. I don't want I've seen some people where like, nobody has told them, right? They have eyebrow blindness. It's like the people with blush all the way up here. Ain't nobody told you. That's not quite right. If you don't like my eyebrows, good for you. I didn't ask. But I do want to try that eye method. So Rachel, there was a smudge on the counter, and Rachel just asked if my eyebrow had touched it. Because I like thick, dark eyebrows, but I also feel like they match my hair color, so that's fine.
I see it on that table over there.
It's not my eyebrow, but I told them it didn't matter to me if they liked them or not. I was going to continue to do them. Thick thighs, thick eyebrows save lives. Anyway, I love you too, Kyla. So this dress, I don't even know the name. It's the something happy varsity dress. So it's available in small, medium.
You're so happy.
You're So Happy varsity dress. It's available in small, medium, large, extra large, 1X, and 2X. So the small, medium are one size, large, extra large is one size, 1X is a singular size, 2X is a different size. I am in the 1X and whoo! Like, who has ever worn the comfiest sweatshirt, big old pullover? Like, I love to put a big old boyfriend sweatshirt on. That's what this dress feels like, but look at the shape it's giving. You don't get that out of an oversized pullover that feels like you're wearing your boyfriend's sweatshirt for nothing. So I'm in my true to size. I'm in the 1X. I just popped on the little iris clog with it. I would probably prefer a tennis shoe, but you guys, I wear a size 10 and Rachel wears an 8.5. Oh my God, our mom is right there. What the hell?
What are you doing here? It's so easy.
I don't want to record it. She's right there. There's never another.
Tell them I'm not joking.
When we're here on Wednesday nights, it's just the two of us, and our mom is just right there.
What are you doing here?
Holy! I just
Everybody wants to see you.
Oh, are you kidding? I gotta go in front of that.
No, yeah, you have to. Rachel, you have to come out here with us. Oh my God, I'm dying.
I can't. I'm sweating.
Oh,
I can't.
this is our mom.
Hello, everybody. I'm wearing all boutique stuff.
It is all boutique stuff. She is here.
It lasts forever. It's so good. It's worth every penny. I was listening.
If you guys are not familiar or you're new here, we are on the 3rd floor of a building. The 3rd floor. We are hidden like a speakeasy boutique. You need a special locking key to get up here. Our mom does have one. She, in 5.5 years, has never shown up on a Wednesday night. Your eggs are in the fridge. We have a kitchen here, too.
Bye.
I love you.
Love you. Bye.
I don't even know what I was saying anymore.
Oh, I can't even breathe.
There's always something fun on a Wednesday night, right? All right, Rachel's gonna come back out and try to talk. Whew! All right.
Like I
There's
literally
always
am
something
the.
fun.
I
You
literally.
didn't even believe me when I said
No,
it.
I didn't. I turn around and I literally am like one of the most easily scared people. I feel like. You should. What Christy needs to do is have Ian watch this because Ian likes to scare us.
Ian will love it.
And Ian has scared me probably the most out of anybody in the world.
We both will know he's here and he'll scare
Oh
us.
yeah, like we'll know he's in the building and he's standing somewhere and I scream like that. So, whew, me and I'm awake now. We're ready. We're ready for another 3 hours.
How do you guys like my dress? I'm just reading these. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Mom. Hi, Jareen. Oh, God. That's great.
Well,
You were saying you peed. I own this dress now. You're right. Thanks for the reminder, TME. I own this dress.
oh my gosh.
Woo! And we're back. It was a nice surprise. It was. I almost.
Money for your eggs.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
You can
there's
give me that money.
$25.
You were paying for that dress. Tell Mom you just gotta pay for your new dress.
Is peeing. So yes, large for you. Okay, all right. I'm gonna share some comments, and then I will get back to answering any questions I may.
All right, y'all. Okay.
Oh.
Next outfit. Whew. Thank goodness
All
that didn't
right.
happen
You're
while I
obsessed
ran to the
with your blouse.
bathroom.
That's what she's thinking about her mom. You're just obsessed with me, aren't you?
All right, this is the Obsessed With You blouse available in sizes small through 3X. You guys, this has such cute details here. Look at this fun little, like, kind of ruffle neckline. What I love about this is it's not over the top. So if you're like, I don't do ruffles, if you're like, I don't do floral, this print is really great for you as well, because it's just not crazy and out there. But if you are a working lady and you like to have some cute pieces, this is a really, really good one for you. So it has a short sleeve, almost more of a half sleeve. So you get nice coverage with it. Little smocking there in the bottom of the sleeve. So you can kind of make it, or it's a little puffy, but you can pull it down a little bit. It's just fantastic. And then has this, what we would call a V neckline, but it really curves so nicely and gives such a little feminine fit to the neck, or, you know, detail here where it isn't, is not... Oh, what's the word? Can't think of
What were
anything
you
now.
talking about? I was
The
still-
neckline, that it's not like low or anything. Like it's
Oh.
just a very modest neckline. It's
Yeah.
really cute, but it has this nice and cute little ruffle detail around the neck. So fit wise, I again am shown in the small. Now I have a little bit of room. If you can see, I can move this just a wee bit. If you are any bustier than I, so if you find that you need to size up ever for your bust, go up one in this so that you have a little bit more room. And then you can see that the fit of this is just an ever so slight A-line, that it fits my hips the same way, where it's not too snug, not fitted there, but has just a little bit of room. So honestly, if I'm on the fence fence, what do I do? Do I stay in a small? Do I go with a medium? I would personally go up to the medium to give me that little bit of extra room in that hip area so that it's not snug, and then also have enough room in the bust. I don't think anybody will be disappointed if they go up the one size for that little bit of extra room. Paired this, I just threw on these cute little mirrored heart earrings. Kept it neutral. I know. I thought this was a really good one. Kind of pulled out this blush tone that's in this top and kept it really neutral. Which we love about these earrings is that even though they're hearts, and even though there's this blush tone, they are still very neutral and all season long perfect earrings. So threw those on. I love the mirror too. I feel like it gives a little pop to any outfit. So that, and then I have on the Deer Scarlet cropped wide leg pant, which these are such a great one. We also have these in full length in this color if that would be more your preference. The crop for me is a nice fit and I love them for spring. I love that crop length for springtime. I'm in the medium, which is my go-to size in these. In any of the Deer Scarlet Magic Pants, medium is my size, and I love them. They have some stretch here. These are more of a ponte material. If you're like, well, what are these? I've never seen them before. They're more of a ponte, so they're a nice dress pant material, but they are not, I will say, they are heavier than leggings, but they are not as formal as a dress pant in the fit. They're extremely comfortable. They look like a dress pant. Like I said, they have this 4-inch waistband here. They have some little back pockets.
Faux pockets.
Faux pockets. I'm sorry. Yes, faux pockets.
They have a faux front pocket that gives you the look of a
Yeah,
dress pant.
they resemble very much a dress pant, but the fit of them is like leggings. Like you cannot go wrong with these. I'm going to show you them in another color tonight as well. But these are the rust. I love them for this season. And then again, these are ones that you can pull back into fall. You can wear this rust all summer long. I mean, it really is like a camel color, a very neutral pant. But they run true to size. Again, on these, if you guys have sizing questions, let us know. That is what we are here for. We will happily help you figure out what size you should be in.
It was a good reminder because I was trying to debate what to wear to a spring event next week, and I was like, oh gosh, duh.
We have these in a
These
whole
magic
bunch of
rock
colors.
pants. Yeah, like easy.
I have these paired with the Devon. I was going to say Dion. The Devon in blush. You guys, these launched last week, I believe, and they are just glorious. But this blush color, perfect with the top. And then these have that beautiful embossed wedge sole on them that are so good. So these run true to size. They're fantastic. You guys are going to love them. If you are questionable about whether you have a wider foot or should size up half size, it does not hurt to go up the half size. Go up the half size if you think you need it.
I think that's totally
fair. We don't recommend it for everybody. Like if you have a narrow foot and you never have to size up half size, but if you are somebody who you're like, I'm on the fence and I sometimes have to go up, right? We get those messages. Yeah. I'm sometimes an 8.5 or a 9. What size should I do? Always in our shoes, I think go up that half size.
I'm a size 10, and there are sometimes if a 10 feels tight. I truly believe the difference between a 9.5 and a 10 and a 10 and 11 is the same. I mean, because there is no 10.5 that exists. So in my personal preference, a 10 is a nice size. If I size down to a 9.5, I feel like they're as tight as an 11 feels loose. Like, I feel like there's just those certain sizes where a half size doesn't exist. But if I had the option, I would love the choice of a half size. And I think if you're ever considering, oh man, sometimes I'm a 6.5, sometimes I'm a 7. Most of these are adjustable. Most of these, not all of them, but most of these are adjustable in some way. Whether it's a Velcro strap, a lace, a tie, a something where a half size, tied, Velcroed a little tighter, buckled one more notch, laced up, isn't gonna hurt. Where if it's a true slide, we're happy to. We've measured before. We've tried to stick our hand down a little shoe and measure from the toe to the back. And we try to get the most accurate, exact. But I think that like if you're on the fence, girls, size up a half size. Don't get that blister.
Yeah.
Don't get that blister and pull that Velcro a little tighter. There's no point in torturing yourself.
Yeah, I will say with any of our wedges, I feel like the return reason of being too large has been very rare, if ever.
Yeah.
You know, don't you think that's
Yeah,
never a
absolutely.
reason? All right, you guys. Next up, this is the Share My Secret pullover in navy magenta, available in sizes small through 3X. This is a really good one for springtime. Again, we are in Michigan. A lot of you are in more northwestern, Midwest,
Farther north. You're farther north.
more than southern states, and need some things that still are long sleeve, but you don't want thermal long sleeve sweaters, winter wear. Like this is reality, right? We are not all ready for total spring wear. So this is fantastic. This is a very lightweight, like a brushed hachi type material. So it's really great for this season. Really cute print. You have some navy, some dark turquoisey teals in there. You got some pretty green, and then a bunch of different like blush pink tones in there. To keep this a real fun for spring, we paired it with the Judy Blue wide leg crops in rose. So the top I'm shown in my true size small, and this is the size I would always stay in. It does have stretch to it. It's very comfortable. It's really cute. It's really cute. I love this one for this season. I love the sleeves on it. So it does have a nice long sleeve, little bit of like a billowing kind of sleeve detail up top, more fitted here throughout the bottom, but very comfortable. And then again, a little bit of a straighter cut to the top, but stretchy and relaxed. So this one I can do a little front tuck with to cinch that in, show off these cute little wide leg crops in the rose, which these run true to size, and I'm shown in the 728, and that's the size I would stay in. These have a really nice stretch to them. They're very comfortable, and I see no need to size up in them or size flex. So true to size. And then I have on the Shirley in blue.
Yeah.
In blue, to pull up the blue from the top. There's a lot of options in these. I mean, really cute combo here, pulling that Shirley in if you have the Shirley or are interested in a fun blue wedge. But if not, any of our tans or cream options would be really cute. Even the blush is a great option as well. But this whole outfit just makes me so happy. And then I have on this little birch boxwood.
Yeah, it has to do with like the box pattern of the
Gotcha.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes, in the blush, I think, or pink, to pull out that color. So just a cute combo here. Very easy, very fun, but totally put together. So we love those pieces. Love those.
Yeah, and they're really like Rachel said, the blue Shirleys, they might not be totally. They're super fun, super neutral. Like I would wear them with this khaki dress. There are a ton of things that like to have when you're wearing some neutrals. The blues are fun, but we have that same Shirley in a khaki color, which if you guys are new to our shoe line, it was created by some veterans, and so khaki actually means green.
Yeah,
We've learned that over the years.
Olive.
Khaki is olive, and so they have that same shoe in a khaki that is much more olive. There's also a Brista in a very similar style that have maybe a more neutral olive khaki color as your style. So don't let the blue steer you away. Just look for that Shirley. But there's also a ton of other tans and creams, and I was just telling you, Rachel, at dinner, I had the greatest mother-daughter duo in on Monday for Open Shop. You know who you are if you're watching this, and they brought a friend, and the mom tried on one of our wedges for the first time and couldn't believe how comfortable they were. And I said, I don't think there's any amount of talking about them Jillian talking about them and how long she can wear them standing up, doing hair, working in the boutique. Me talking about I wear them for 10, 12 hours at sidewalk sales on the pavement and how comfortable my feet feel. That until you try them, you'll never quite know how amazing they are. And the mom was raving about them, that everybody in the group bought a pair.
Mm-hmm.
They all had to try them then because they were just so good. They all had to have a pair because they're just that good.
I mean, they're that good. They're that good. But
They're
they
that
are.
good.
They're so comfy. They
have that
are.
1/4 inch of memory foam. All of our wedges have them.
All of them do.
Like, you just can't go wrong with them.
Yeah, if you're missing what we're talking about, this memory foam here in the wedge, man, it's a game changer. And then when you think about, like, we've had people who have said, and me too, I haven't worn heels since I had kids, right? Like, I can't. Well, when you look at this and how little the incline actually is from here to the top, and how comforting that is on the footbed, man, it's a game changer because I can't wear the same stiletto heels that I did before kids either. But these I can pull off for days. They're
I know,
so
I wonder how
good.
Kelly Ripa does it, but that's an 1.5 inch heel. I don't even have kids, and I don't know how people
She doesn't
do
have
it.
to walk too far. She can sit out there.
Okay, that's true.
No, I mean, she practices. She gets paid the big bucks to do it.
That's true.
All right, you guys. Well, I wanted to make sure to show you this dress. This is the other dress that I was talking about when I had that for my Chicago dress on. To say that, like, this is another one that we released in late August, and actually right before I went to Orlando. So it's like I went to Orlando, we came back from there, then we went to Chicago, and it was like all in that same time frame that these fabulous dresses released. And they are so good. I wore this to Universal Studios for the entire day, and I was extremely comfortable, and we rode all the rides, we walked the entire park. This is what I hung out in all day, and I couldn't have made a better choice with my outfit. Now, I did wear sneakers, like a traditional Nike sneaker, so that way I could walk all the miles and keep up with the kids, and be comfortable. But this was fantastic. So this is the Toes in the Sands tank dress. It's available in, what is this one, brick? What is this?
You are in the smoke red.
Smoke red, and then it's also available in light gray. These are available in sizes extra small through 2X, and I'm in the medium, correct?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I'm in the medium. I'm going to put this one down, but so you guys could see the color of it, I wanted to make sure to show you. So this one is the light gray, very much a light gray. No qualms or question about what color that is. So this one you said is
It's called smoke red. It's really like a
smoke
mauve.
red. It is. That's a confusing color.
They just called it a really fancy name.
But it is so comfortable. So again, really cute pockets and great placement so that they aren't puckering at the sides or in a weird place. So, working drawstring here. It's always hard to kind of undo them and show what they do. But working drawstring, so there is elastic in this waistband as well as the drawstring tying. So that is something to keep in mind, that when this one stays cinched, unlike the charcoal one that I had on earlier, this one is cinched because there is elastic in there as well. And then you also have the addition of the drawstring. Now this is very much an athletic type material. It is so good, extremely stretchy, kind of that moisture wicking feeling material. Fabric content is 85% polyester, 15% spandex, but it has that athletic like feel to it. Nice length here with little side slits, and it just has good coverage, so you can wear a regular bra with it. I love the scoop neckline on both the front and the back. And like I said, I am shown as a street size 8, shown in the medium, and can wear my normal bra with this and all that jazz. Now, one thing that I would keep in mind, if you like a little bit of a roomier fit, go up one size. Doesn't hurt to size up one for that little bit more room in the back. body or in the bottom. If you feel like you just need a little bit more room, go up one size. Don't go up more than that, because I know last year I tried on multiple sizes thinking like, do I need to go up to the extra large? And then it got too baggy and it didn't work. So going up one size, if you feel like you need a little bit more room in this area or in your bust, even though they're stretch, go up just the one. But this is really a fantastic dress. Like Christine said, I think it was during this one we were talking about, like, if you're going golfing. I think, isn't this what I wore golfing in Jamaica? But I didn't have sleeves, right? That was the problem. Or collar. You need to have collar. Take note, whenever you golf anywhere, make sure you have a collared shirt. Don't. Hard lesson learned. Hard lesson learned. I wore this. I didn't have a collared shirt. Even though this is very much provided coverage, not appropriate. I know there are people who golf. They're gonna be like, "Duh."
Yeah,
should have known that.
Navy one like that from Doe and Ray years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have on just this cute slip-on. What's it called? The berry and light tan with this. But again, little sneakers are really adorable. Lots of options to go with it. Lots and lots of options to make that very cute.
I like the red. Yeah. You guys, I really thought that like Caribbean places would have been a little more understanding of how hot it was and not needing a collared shirt.
Not so.
That was a lie. And you know what? They took us in the car all the way there and knew that we were going to need a collared shirt.
I don't think he was putting it. The driver?
I don't think the driver was. But I think like our hotel knew. I think people knew that we were going to need collars. I don't think he was playing games. What was his name? Robert. Robert. Kylie, I think you'll be just fine in an extra small.
Absolutely.
You are the girl that extra smalls were made for.
Absolutely. I think you will absolutely love that, Kyla. Yeah. I think for whatever activity, I mean, honestly, those are great. Again, like we were talking about, cookouts, going to the beach.
Oh my gosh, going to a
baseball
games. Graduation party.
Yes.
Like where I don't have a kid at it, but
yeah, you don't need to be super stressed up.
Part off, like the perfect summer. Stop by, feel cute without a lot of work.
Well, and I love the gray is obviously the most neutral, but even that smoky red is still a nice one that you can pair with black, with gray, with white, with olive, a lot. So it still is a great color. All right, you guys, next up I'm in the Wonderful Life boxy top in Magenta Glow. Like, what a great color. Magenta Glow. It is such a pretty color. Definitely has the glow, a little bit of a neon glow to it. And I would say, other than these hanger straps sticking out here, runs true to size. And everything other than those is great about it. So, cute. This is that same material that we were talking about, more of that waffle knit, where it's a little bit more dense, non-sheer. And this has a little half sleeve on it and a very boxy and roomy fit. Obviously longer in the back than in the front. I have that just a little pocket tuck on it, but you can see it's very boxy and roomy. Every time we put these on, we talk about you can size down if you would like. Things to keep in mind, you're going to lose some length. Your sleeve is going to tighten up a little bit. It's going to cinch in just a touch, but it's not going to really look a whole lot different. Okay, the idea of this top is to look boxy and roomy. So even if you go down one size, you're still going to have a boxy look, but then maybe an uncomfortable fit. So this is where we say, really stay true to size. If you don't like a boxy fit, you don't like this high, low, roomy look, this isn't the style for you. So look elsewhere. We have other pieces in this fantastic color that might be more the top style that is designed for you or more fit for you, as well as like the other colors we've released tonight. Some of those are available in this fun boxy style. So if that's more what you're looking for, make sure to check out the other things on our site because, like I said, not everything is made for everybody. And there's no hard feelings when it comes to that. Like, we get it. Not everything is going to fit everyone the same or be their desired look. So if you don't like a boxy, roomy fit, don't purchase this shirt. Size down, multiple sizes, and hope that it fits you like a fitted tee. Go check out our fitted tees. So I love this one, staying true to size. It fits very nicely for the intended boxy fit. It's really cute and comfortable if you style it as such. Fabric content is 77% polyester, 23% rayon. And again, like I said, high-low hemline, longer in the back than in the front. I'm going to do that little tuck with this one. And then I have this styled with these fun Judy Blue Destroyed Boyfriend jeans. Can't remember the exact name.
That was pretty damn close to it. Judy Blue Destroyed Light Wash.
Okay.
Boyfriend
These
jeans.
are a really fun one, you guys. I know that I've had people, some requests or asks or searches for heavier Destroyed Boyfriend jeans. These are a really good one. The fact that they're kind of more open in some of these areas is not just by chance. It's not just how they're laying on my leg. It is that these are how they're designed. So you get those cute little more open areas kind of throughout them, and then some nice coverage too. So they're this really fun mix. Now I threw in a little cuff at the bottom just because some of them, me being 5'7", I feel like the length could be a little awkward depending on what shoe I put it with. So this is all where like personal preference can kind of like delve in, right? If maybe you're a couple inches shorter than me and you're like, well, no, those are the perfect length. Or you're a couple inches taller and you're like, well, no, they're the perfect length without. Or you like the cuff that I threw in, you can do the same thing. So these are very true to Judy Blue sizing. I'm shown in the 728. That's the size I would stay in. And as you can see, I have that natural roominess that we get with Judy Blues. And I love it. So stay in your normal JB size for that relaxed boyfriend fit. I've got that relaxed roominess here kind of throughout, just like we're used to with them. So they're so good. That's all I'm in these, right?
You guys know, like, yeah, that's all. The heaviest distressing I am in. Judy Blue literally came out a pair that was called Heavy Destroy. And I was like, yes, please. Yeah. Oh, what? You can see 3/4 of my leg? That's the pair for me.
Yeah, we haven't had any like that in quite some time.
No, Ampersand even has that wide crop. We're like, oh, you can see half of my leg. I will be wearing those all winter, thank you. But I mean, even on the cold days, I love a heavy distress with a tight underneath. Where you get the pop of a color, or you get the pattern of a lace fishnet. Like, every so often, I'll just do it. Maybe I'm going to do that tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do the heavy distress with a fishnet and a black t-shirt. I love that look. Done. Outfit planned. What are you guys wearing tomorrow? Tell me. Tell me what you're wearing tomorrow. Tell me about your boutique outfit for tomorrow. What are you wearing? I must know. I need some inspiration because now that I figured out tomorrow, I need to know the next day. I'm a planner, a header. We will literally have an event, and 4 weeks ahead, I'm like, Rachel, what do you think you're wearing? What do you think you're wearing? And she's like, I'll figure out like an hour before.
Yeah, I am not ever.
And I'm like, can you just please, like, I have like 97 ideas in my head of what I think I want to wear.
I said, well, you wear what you want to wear then.
What if it's what she wants to wear?
It's never happened.
It might have, and
Well,
she just doesn't know. I need to know what she wants to wear so I can plan.
No.
It's a thing.
Nobody will make me have to pick something so far in advance.
What is the last thing? Ooh, Kyla, I think we probably do. I think there might be one pair left.
All right, y'all. This is the You're Worth It tee, available in sizes small through 3X. This comes in XL and 1X. We try to tell you that so that way you know when you're checking out sizing, like, what does that mean for me? When it comes in both of those sizes, then it a lot of people find that it's a little bit easier for sizing, right? When it comes in both of those. Sometimes they find that 1X is a little bit roomier than what a typical extra large would be. So this one comes in both of those. And so it gives you the ability to size flex if needed, to be able to stay in your extra large, or if you feel like you're bustier and you need more room, go up to that 1X. So I am shown in my true size small, and this is a roomier fit tee. So let me show you guys in the small, the fit of this. I don't know, do you have one of these posed for yourself? Maybe you could put it on so that way you can show that extra large 1X comparison, because we do have some other shirts that are sized the same way as this, so it can give a comparison from somebody who is that extra large and one kind of falls in between those.
I only have an XL, but let me grab a 1X.
Well, that's fine, but just so, okay. So that way you guys can kind of see how that size differentiates or whatnot. So in the small, I love this. And I love, you guys, there are little things that you can do. And sometimes I'm like, this could be something just to change whether you return an item or not. And that's not just to us, but whether you buy something elsewhere. We had somebody who decided to return something the other day and requested a refund for it, which there is a fee for refunds. What is it? 10%? 10% fee, I believe, to cover credit card transactions that are unfortunately non-refundable to us. So when we have to charge a credit card fee, and then when we have to refund it, we charge a 10% fee if you choose a refund versus an exchange or shop credit. So her order less 10%. Then she had to pay for the label because she opted to not get the 99-cent free return label. And then she chose to have her order picked up by FedEx. And all of this added up to this crazy amount that made it so her refund was on like 50% of what she actually had paid. And that sounds crazy, and I hate that for everybody. So that's why, like, make sure to check out that 99% or 99-cent return option, and make sure to pay attention when you're paying for like FedEx to come pick up your package, what extra that's going to cost and all those things. But like 50%, I don't want you all to lose 50% when you're returning something. But a few things that we can keep in mind to avoid that is like, what can I do with this shirt? Like, maybe I put this on and I'm like, man, that's just big. Like, this just isn't what I expected. Like, it feels too roomy. It's like longer. It's longer than I thought. Like, I thought it was going to be just cute and like easy to pair with my pants. I've got these fun blue shoes. Like, this is where we do these and we give some suggestions. Front tuck. Front tuck is a great option. Now, one thing I'm not going to hide is, like, I've got this little mom belly here, you guys. I've had given 3 births. I have a C-section line. I've gained some weight that I'm battling to lose. This is kind of where I gather that weight. Like, I don't like that you can see this, right? So maybe in some lights you can't. Of course, I'm sitting in front of these ring lights, so it kind of accentuates things. But I'm like, man, when I just put this on, like, I don't love it. But you know what I do love? And that I think really, really masks that line very well, that C-section line. Like, look at what a difference doing that little pocket tuck. Like, huge, huge difference. This is the difference that will save me deciding I'm going to return this shirt, which isn't just a game changer for that boutique or Amazon or wherever you decide to order from. It's a game changer for my wallet as well if a return is going to cost me money. So doing a little pocket tuck can be a real game changer. Look at how cute this is for the back too, right? Kind of cinches it in, but I still have that length in the back, so it gives me some bum coverage. It's a really cute option. So make sure to check out your styling options before you just decide. You throw something on with leggings, you're like, nope, too big. Check it out. See what the differences might be, because it might really be something that you can style cute or change up a little bit that make a big difference. So that was just me tucking this in the pocket of these pants. And honestly, it will stay in there really well. You can look at doing, we've talked about doing some of these tucks in the belt loops too as options. So you have some options. Check them out. Think about it. Front tucks are really cute. I love that. Somebody like me right now who's struggling with that mom belly, front tucks aren't my best friend in the style top or with, the style pant. But it might be, depending on what you are working with, what your body is.
Did you keep
Yes, I do. Okay. I wasn't sure. So she brings up a really good point because I'm a size 14 and I'm just naturally a size 14. And that doesn't come from kids and that doesn't come from anything other than I like to eat. And sometimes I'm in my extra large. I'm going to start off in the extra large. This isn't a bad look, but sometimes I know how I stand and I can stand like this. And I can stand like this. And I can stand hunched over. But if I do a little pocket tuck, this doesn't look the same. It kind of covers a little bit, but even when I'm standing up, it slims, right? When I go from this, where it's square and it seems wide, to this and it cuts, it feels slimming. It feels to me slimming when I walk by a mirror, when I wash my hands, in a bathroom, when I walk by a window. I feel like it's slimming when I stand in front of a mirror. So this is me, just so that you can see it, in my true to size, my extra large. I have a little bit of room down here. I have room through the side. It's not pulled tight. I am a size 14, 16. I am in my true Judy Blue size 14 right now. You can see I don't have muffin topping going on, which there are days that I do. Right now, I don't. Ooh, and I put on a different pair than Rachel did.
Yeah, you can talk about your shirt first. Just make sure to mention it because Patricia said love those jeans.
Okay, let me throw on the 1X real quick while I stay on track.
Do you need a name or do you have it?
This is no, I don't have it, but I'm pretty sure they're the inseam panel. I tried looking up contrast panel and that didn't pull up, and I'm pretty sure they're the inseam panel. They're usually keywords that I can find. And this one, okay. So I went from the extra large to the 1 up. So this 1X. So this would be one size up. And I don't see a ton of difference. There's a little bit more length. And you guys can see, do you see that little bit of ripple in front of me? In the extra large, I didn't have that. This is where it doesn't cling to my body. And cling is such an icky word, right? Nobody wants it to cling, but where it doesn't maybe touch is a better word, where it doesn't sit flush. I don't feel like this really looks any different. This is one of those where if the extra large was sold out, I would easily go to a 1X and I wouldn't even think about it. As long as we had an extra large, that's what I would do. When I do the little pocket tuck, you can see there's just a little more looseness through here. Not a huge, like, write home about anything. You wouldn't even know it. Had I just put one on, you wouldn't have even known it. But I like the length on this. Extra large is going to be best suited for a 14, 16. 1X is going to be best suited for a 16, 18. But as a 14, 16, I'm right on that cusp of I could do either one easily. So look at those measurements, just a couple inches of difference. Not a huge write home about anything. Did you find me a name, or am I?
I'll put it in the comments.
She-
Judy Blue Inseam Panel Flare.
Inseam panel flare. Judy Blue inseam panel flare. So I'm in my true to size. Let me show you the fit first. 14W. That's my true to size. I am like an inch above my belly button. So good rise on these, no gapping in the back. Look at that perfect fit. And then what I love about these is it's an inseam panel. So in your inseam is the panel. I know a lot of the like fun of the 70s was these extra panels on the outside. These are the inseam panel. So you get this lighter contrast wash, which is what creates that flare, and so it breaks right over the top of your foot.
I made sure to tag those two with today's dates.
Thank you.
They
I
show
didn't
up
add
in
them.
the new and featured this week, so that way any of you who are interested or wondering where they are, how you can find them, you'll be able to find them in the new and featured this week.
And this is a fun way. I'm not huge on blue on blue on blue, but like these are almost the same blue, so it's a fun way to be able to wear blue. I had a girl in the boutique this week that was doing Judy Blue overalls and wanted a blue top, and I was like, that's a lot of blue on blue. It doesn't pop the same. But when you're pulling this blue of the inseam panel and matching, like, Great way to pop those blues.
Yeah,
Heather,
that
if
is.
you're watching,
I thought the
let's
same
get you
thing.
this.
That bottom one, like the bottom panel, that inseam panel is like the exact color.
Because I know sometimes it can also, you want the fun jeans, but sometimes it can be hard to like, what do I wear with it? This is a great, easy option. Really cool outfit that is no harder than an easy t-shirt and a fun pair of jeans. Like, anybody can throw a t-shirt and jeans on. Now you just added a little flair to it with just the jeans and picking a color t-shirt. I'm happy that you can navigate what I have going on back here, because I got all kinds of stuff going on back here. Can't remember what I had paired with whatever, but
I never can remember. These shoes?
yeah, you had those.
Oh, okay. These earrings?
I actually think, yeah. I do think so. I think that's the full outfit.
Yeah, you guys, I take pictures and then we just leave all the things out here, and then it's like trying to connect puzzle pieces. What did I pick with this?
Funny,
And it's
because the
okay.
next day I do my pictures and I pick things and like, there's no way she could have done anything
Yeah,
different.
pick the same or different.
Uh-huh.
All right, you guys, next up we have a new Figure It Out top. This is the Figure It Out top in lilac, available in sizes small through 3X. You guys, we have a ton of Figure It Out tops. We got a whole lot of them on clearance too. But this solid color is perfect for spring. I don't think we have any solid spring colors. We've had a few, like some navies and some royals and that kind of thing. But this spring color is fantastic. So, runs true to size. I'm shown in my true size small. Now, the Figure It Out tops, or the Lizzie tops, as you might know them if you follow Dear Scarlett, run on the roomy side. At least that is how most people feel. So I am a street size 8, shown in my true size small, and this is the size that I like and of course would stick with. Now, we highly recommend staying with your normal street size shirt. So if you typically are a medium, go with the medium. However, most people are like, well, it's stretchy and it's roomy, so I can go down one because it's A-lined and there's extra room. So, well, most of our customers do opt to size down one in these. We typically advise against that. No, we typically advise to stay true to size, so that way everything fits the way that it's supposed to. The shoulders fall where they're supposed to. You don't have weird puckering across the top of your shirt like such, from sizing down when you shouldn't. The length stays intact as so. These are all things that we kind of see as issues when people size down too much. Now, you might know your Lizzie size or your Figure It Out top size, as we call them. This doesn't run any differently, so stay in the size that you are comfortable with. But if you're a newbie trying these, we suggest staying in your normal size, understanding that this top is meant to be a slightly relaxed fit with a little bit of flowiness, and not skin tight and not pulling across your bust, and where you have just this nice little notch neckline, and it is not a V-neck, because we have seen them styled all kinds of ways. So stay true to size. 3/4 length sleeve, little tack cuff, curved hemlines here. Easy to do a front tuck with. Again, if that is how you'd like to style it, kind of cinch it in a little bit. Definitely helps with the sizing questions when you pull this up just a wee bit. So if I'm like, should I be in a medium or the small? And I'm like, oh, when I style it like this, I really like the size that I'm in. So it's a good way to kind of like stay in the size that you should be, so that it fits the right way everywhere else. So, just our 2 cents.
Your pants.
Oh, my pants.
Yep, this is the
Gonna
only
talk
time you're
about
in
them. All right, my shoe. I'm in the Casper wedge.
The Casper.
So this, you guys, is a fantastic white shoe. I know that we are reaching Easter season. A lot of people kind of seek white shoes during that time. Even kind of spring weddings. I know that white shoes tend to be something that a lot of people are after. We have the Casper, which is a really cute wedge. And then we also have the Steffi tooled Stephanie. In white, that's a flat option. So we do have a couple of white shoe options depending on your preference of what you are after. So let me just give you a little glimpse at them both. So this is the Casper in white, and then I think that this,
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay, Christine's going to tell us the name. This one is tooled, so it has a tooled detail to it in white and just a nice flat with kind of that crisscrossy detail to it. And then the Casper, they're very, very similar. Just one has a wedge and one doesn't. And one is tooled and the other is just a flat.
Belinda.
Oh, Belinda. The Steffi and
They
Stephanie.
bring them back year after year.
They do.
And sometimes they change their name.
Yeah,
and
with ever so slightly. So Belinda and Casper. Those are these two. So if you're in search of a white shoe, check them out. Both run true to size. In the Belinda, if you have a wider foot, size up half size. Casper, again, if you're in between sizes, you're not sure, size up half size. But you guys, these are cute. They almost could be a pair when you hold them this way. Don't get them confused. But they're fantastic. So check those out. Belinda and Casper are our white shoe options. Pants that I have on, these are the Judy Blue wide leg crops in bone.
Yep.
Which are very much just like the rose that I had on earlier. Very stretchy, very comfortable. I love this color. The bone is really nice. It is a light khaki. If you're curious, like, what does that mean, bone? They're not cream. They're a light cracky. They're a light khaki or kind of an ecru, I guess. Dark. They're dark. They're darker than an ecru. I would call them a light khaki. Raw edge along the bottom there. And like I said, wide leg crop. Very stretchy. Very comfy. They're a good go-to. Good go-to for the season.
Fabulous. I think we are entering my favorite outfit of the night. You guys will see why. It's animal print. There's no denying those are my favorite. Always. Always. Tell me if you had a favorite, what would it be? Do you like floral? Do you like animal? Do you like bold prints? Or maybe you like a bold shape, like a balloon sleeve on everything, or a puff sleeve, or a flutter sleeve. What are you smirking at me for?
Are they answering you? Do they answer you
I'm
back?
asking.
I know.
Sometimes they
just
do.
wonder, like,
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they've fallen asleep on me and I just never know. Sometimes it's just a sleeping game. I'm just always curious. What's your favorite? It's a gray.
okay.
I thought it was. All of the above. All of the above. Now I need to go look. Rachel is questioning what I've listed. And now I need to go look.
Definitely more yellow gray. Just to start.
No, I don't know. Now I must look.
All
It
right.
wouldn't trust me.
Next up, you guys, is the In a Flashlight Gray jean jacket. Available in sizes small through 3X. This little jacket is one that we love, you guys. This is by Risen. We love Risen denim. It is stretchy and comfortable and a great go-to, and ones that we have carried for years and years and keep restocking because of how comfortable and great of a fit Risen is. So this one, again, nice stretch. I'm shown in the small. And rule of thumb always with their jackets, typically with all of our jean jackets, is stay true to size unless you want to layer over something thicker, or if you're going to want to button shut. If you want to button or put over something thick like a sweatshirt, then size up one. So I'm shown in the small. I would stay in this size, again, unless I want to size up one to layer over a jacket or comfortably button closed. So that is rule of thumb in this. So this is a really great one. It's a good neutral. A lot of the time we talk about like blues are hard to pair together in certain denims. So what do? Like if this is a blue on blue, a lot of the time a gray or a black is a good option to go to for a different color to pair with something. So that way you can kind of offset that denim and not have to worry about whether it's an identical blue or not. So we like that option. And then for this cute little dress, this is such a fantastic one. Lengthwise, a little bit, I want to say shorter. Again, I'm 5'7" for reference. So when I say something is finger length or just touches above my fingers, you know, that for me is a little bit short. I didn't put on the right earrings. I don't have the correct earrings with this one. But when it's not quite to my finger length, I'm like, oh, that's short. But I have to remember, some of you are a little bit shorter, and so you're okay with that. Where, you know, I feel like I need to have a little pair of yoga shorts underneath because I'm like, this is a little bit bare for me.
You're also not going to high school where the principal's going to make you fingertip touch.
No, but it's a little bit bare for me. Like being an inch above my fingers is a little bare for me, where I might think like I need to have a pair of shorts underneath them. And that finger length is always just a good reference length for us to be able to give people of how long something is. It doesn't mean that it's a required length, but it's just a good reference length. But this little dress is adorable, and I love this combo. So I have the Maze sandal on with this, the Maze in black. Maisie. Yeah. In black, which is just a really cute flat. Now you can throw on a wedge with this if you'd like. Again, for a little taller girls or shorter girls, you might love that. Even, I mean, this one does have that design side, but like the color of this is perfect. The braid on and blush is really cute with this. So you can do some different combos if you'd like. Cute little cutout neckline on this one. And I love it because it gives you that fun cutout, but again, it is still modest. It's not low. It's not showing anything. And then the armhole on this is a really nice cut. So again, that's not showing your bra or anything like that. If you're on the fence of should I go up one size for a little bit more length or a little bit more room, I do not think that it will hurt anybody to go up a size. Because this armhole is such a nice cut, if you go up a size and it drops that down ever so slightly, you'll be fine. If it gives you just a touch more length, you'll be fine. And again, you'd be okay with just a little bit more room in this body. So I do not think it would hurt. Again, as a street size 8, I am shown in the small in this one. And it really is an adorable dress. Love that you can wear a regular bra with it. Material wise, it is like a lightweight baby French terry. Fabric content is 68% polyester, 28% rayon, 4% spandex. So it's a really nice lightweight one. It's a good knit to be able to pack as well, and to take with you if you're traveling. So it's really cute.
I love that one.
It is very cute.
It's one of my faves. It's one of my favorites. And I've tried that on. I mean, even with that open neckline, I've tried it on with a regular bra with swimsuit straps. Just thinking about like, you take it on vacation and you're wearing it from.
That is the right number.
Yeah, I mean, it's the right one.
Here it doesn't say light.
Oh yeah, but we must have called it that because I looked it up. I'll double check.
By this number? I mean, I'm just like, because I know that we've had a lot of them.
Really? Yeah, that's the only one under that number.
It looks very different.
The distressing of it. The black distressing is in different spots. We're just peeking at. Sometimes different things look like different colors. So we're just making sure that we have the right jacket tagged. You can double check. I will double, triple check.
I mean, if you've already looked at that number, then yeah, sure. Must be the wrong picture. That's not okay.
Sue, it's really cute with a t-shirt under it too. You could totally do like a little t-shirt under it if you love that. The cutout isn't going to look funky under there. You're just going to have a fun little insert of color underneath. Oh, let me go. What size does the dress you just had come in? Here, Michelle, let me unhide your comment. Sorry, we're still creeping through some of that Facebook lockdown that we've had. It's just some little protections that we're still waiting on while they hide comments. I'll pop that right up there for you so that you can see it. All right, there we go. And I need to go over here and make that active. There we go. All set. We sit. Sorry, everybody. I think I have now caught up. If I missed something, let me know, and I apologize, and I will get you an answer right away. What are you looking for? Name of it? Make a Statement Quilted Jacket.
Okay, this is the Make a Statement Quilted Jacket, available in sizes extra small, small/medium, large/extra large, 1X, 2X, and 3X. So this is available in 6 different sizes. I am shown in the small medium. Can you see the comment on Facebook asking how to order?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just not sure what you can see or what's being hidden. And so I'm in the small medium, you guys. And again, for reference, if you're just hopping on, I am 5'7". I'm a Judy Blue street size, or I'm a Judy Blue size 7, street size 8, and in that small medium. So if you are smaller, kind of that size 4, 6, or even a 2, you're for sure going to want to go with the extra small in this. Now, I do have little cuffs in these sleeves, which can be undone, but I love to show off that little bit of stripe detail here. Even though I know it makes my sleeve like maybe a little bit short, I would even probably cuff this up a touch more to show off a little bit more of that contrast. Now, you guys, this is one that we are loving for spring. Like, what a fun, like, springy look that stripe and floral mix on this cute quilted jacket. It is one that I picture at our country clubs, with the ladies who are at the yacht clubs, like going out on all those fun activities, out for lunch with your besties. This is such a beautiful jacket. And I would say stay true to size in it. So it is open front. You aren't going to close it at all, but you don't want it to sit way out here, right? So if you're a large, extra large person traditionally, you're not going to want a small medium so that it sits like this. You want it to sit where it covers the bodice, as such. So I'm in that small medium, and I love the fit of this. I like it because it's not exceptionally long, so it's a really cute one. Now, again, I have it on with these Deer Scarlet Wide Leg crops in the navy, and I love this combo. I could wear it with we have these also in a skinny jean. We have them in, or not skinny jean, in a skinny pant. We have them in a full length. We have them in a straight leg. So you kind of like pick your poison with the leg that you'd like in the navy. You know, whatever your personal preference is. I love the wide leg crop. Love it for this season, but it is totally up to you which bottom you pair it with. This is also really cute with jeans. It's cute with khakis. I mean, basically like that bone pair that I just had on would be really cute with this as well.
The sleeve color.
Yeah. There's even, oh, you know what? I just realized this isn't what I wore with these, because I wore the Isabella in nude because it picked up this light kind of khaki color. That is what I had originally paired with this in photos, not the Isabella in tan. So, little jacket wise, stay true to size. If you have questions, let us know. We will help advise you as to what size you should go with to stay true to size. This is not intended to be super fitted. The sleeve is roomy. That is how it's meant to be, no matter what size you're in. I say these things only because I don't want you to be somebody who is a size 14 that we say get the large, extra large, and then you're like, well, the sleeve's so roomy. It's meant to be roomy, okay? So that's why I'm saying this. It's not meant to be a super fitted jacket. It also gives you room if you do want to layer over something that's long sleeve. We have some long sleeve bodysuits that would be perfect to go underneath this, and if you layered them, you'd have a perfect amount of room underneath. Now, I chose to layer this over this really cute tank bodysuit that we have, which I just love. And this green pulls out that green so perfectly. But we do have some more neutral colors if you're more of a neutral person. So this is the
Something Good Is Happening bodysuit.
Something Good Is Happening bodysuit in the green. And I am in the small medium. I don't hesitate to go up a size for more length in the torso. It's very stretchy, but I do appreciate a little bit more length, so that way it's not pulled too snug. But I love this. I love this combo here. I think this is adorable. We're invited back to the yacht club this year. This might be what I wear.
I think it's fabulous. You know, I just saw something I had no idea. Nautical core is like a total seasonal trend. Nautical core. Any stripes. And you got that blue and white nautical stripe.
It's so good, you guys. I threw on these, what did you say these are? Birchwood?
Birch box in the, those might be sage. It's an on sage, but I gotta look them up.
The color is not identical to the bodysuit that I have on, but again, the difference in where they fall makes it so that they're okay, and both colors actually are in the jacket. So just a heads up, if you're like, oh, you're looking at the site and you're like, I don't feel like those look like an exact color match, they aren't, but it's amazing how that difference in space can make such a difference. So okay, I gotta put something else on. We're gonna try to end, not
They're
on
called
time.
the birch green box. So not sage, but green box.
Birch green box.
Birch green box. Birch is a little wood. You know what I love? What they do about it is that they name the wood that's used. So like on all of the earrings, you might see walnut or birch. I didn't get real out there with that one. But yeah, they name the wood in them. And so this one, the little floral cutout is birch wood. And so that's always, it's a good way to look at what they are. For us anyway.
All right. You guys, this blouse is so fun. The colors are just superb. I wanted to keep this on with the navy so y'all could see kind of the difference in the brightness of this blouse. So my pants are the navy, which I love this combo together, keeping the blues. A lot of the time I find that when I go to pair a blue, I tend to try to steer away from doing a navy. Like maybe I'll stick with a denim, maybe a white denim, maybe a colored pant, but I typically don't do like blue on blue. But with this navy being such a dark, distinct navy, like it's a very navy color, and then this top being this very bright kind of sky blue, even more than so than a royal blue. Like it's such a pretty pigmented blue that I was like, I do like keeping this combo together. So I kept on these wide leg crops in the navy, and as well as when you get close, you can see that this top does have navy in it. So it really kind of pulled out that shadow leaf or that leaf that's in here in the navy tone, and I enjoyed that. So the top that I'm in is a small. This material does not have much stretch to it at all. No stretch to it. I shouldn't even say it doesn't have much. It doesn't have any stretch. It's called So Much Left Undone Floral Blouse. And I am shown in the small. It fits very nicely across the bust with just a touch of room for me to really get my hands in there. And that has this very fun, prominent, distinctive sleeve on it and a stretchy neckline on it, which makes it easy for on and off. Also features a keyhole detail here in the back. But you guys, this one really is quite true to size. So it has that stretchy forgivingness across the top and with the neck, but really in the body, there's not a whole lot. So in this, I would suggest staying true to size. Again, if you were going to pair this with something and you wanted to tuck it in, you could. Like, look how cute. It's so cute. If you feel like it just gets too big. Sometimes I think that's what it is. Like sometimes with things untucked, it's just like it's big or it's boxy or it's too oversized, square, right? Like not always a flattering fit. Doing a tuck of sorts, doing a tuck of whatever sort, can make such a huge different outfit impact. Like do it, try it, try the tucks, and there are different ones to accentuate different areas or hide different areas, and definitely that paired differently with different outfits, right? Depending on the pant and the coverage and the tummy tuck and tummy control and, or lack thereof, like definitely different things that we can get. Even I think like some, and probably not this blouse now that I say it, but even doing like a half tuck on the side, right?
It's adorable though.
But like doing a tuck on the side where you're like, oh, if I don't do it in the front, but doing it just on the side, like I'm breaking that, right? I'm breaking that area that I'm so conscious of. So there are options.
You could also iron it to stay this
That's
way.
true. You could iron in a
or
little
seam
seam
it.
right here.
And it's worth also mentioning that if you love the print of some of these tops, but you don't necessarily love the shoulder, this is one small layer of fabric that under a blazer or a cardigan,
yeah.
that if you put on one of our magic blazers, if you put on just a simple
A jean
little
jacket,
cardigan,
depending what you're wearing it
that's
under,
not
yeah.
going to be bulky, that's going to lay right down. That if you love this print, but you just want a sliver. Some people love prints, but they don't want to be so bold as to just have it in your face the whole time. Totally fine. You want a little sliver of it, you want to work up to it.
Yeah.
You can layer this.
Yeah, it can
Easily.
absolutely be layered. This material isn't super thick that it's going to stand up. So, yes, there are definitely different styling options with these, but this is such a fun print. Love those bold pops of color. Threw on the Carmen earring here because this also had some fun colors. Not necessarily a match print, but this is one that, like, I kind of go on the fence. Like, does it have to be an exact match? Well, no. This has some really fun things in it. This technically is like a Cinco de Mayo earring.
Favorite pair of earrings.
Yes, Christine's favorite ever because they are so bright and fun. But this is a really cute one with this to pull out those same colors. Not a print match, but it's adorable. So there is that.
Oh, do you need a? Oh.
No, I tried to not do it because they
totally
get
understand.
lost.
Yep.
All right, you guys, just two more outfits real quick. We're going to get
See?
through.
We're in a home stretch.
Just these two that I really want you to see, so don't go away.
Yeah. La piece de resistance. So cute. You're right. It is so cute. It is fantastic. Camille, hi. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. New here. We go live every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So depending on where you are, it could be a wee bit earlier or a tad bit later. But we're 8:30 Eastern time. I'm not quite sure how Facebook responses work. Does anybody else know?
Facebook responses?
Or I'm sorry,
We were-
TikTok.
We were early tonight.
I know
We were earlier
than
than normal, Linda. Yes.
Early tonight.
Normally, we're a little late, but we were live at 8:34.
Yeah.
Only 4 minutes
That's
late.
basically on time
I didn't
for
put
us.
earrings in. All right, you guys. Well, this little combo makes me so happy. I do need to put an earring in because I can't be quite as happy without one.
Nope, I don't blame you.
Guys, ouch. Ow. Ow. Blue.
I gotta take you to the ER. She cut herself. We got to go.
Ow.
don't
Is
know
that
if you
paper
did that
towel?
that fast. No, do you need me to get you one?
I just
Go get you one.
no, it's okay.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to bleed out. You can go get your one.
So, yeah, I like literally poked my finger with this earring. Okay, so earrings make or break an outfit, if you don't know. I know that you know, because I always tell you all that. But literally, they make such a difference. My hair is a mess. This clean hair, I can't even take it. I've lost all volume. Jillian, I think, missed that whole lecture earlier where I complained about it. It's not her fault. Okay, so you guys, I love this combo. This is the Feel Alive dress, t-shirt dress. And this is one that we've had for several years in different colors. And you just can't go wrong with it. Like, you can't. Thank you. You just cannot seriously go wrong with it. We've had it in olive, we've had it in mauve, we've had it in this heather gray, and it is a great go-to. Now, I am shown here in the medium. I'm typically shown in a small in our things, but in this, I definitely opted to go up to the medium. Couple of things. My shoulders. If you can see, I'm a little bit broader shouldered, and the small just cut in even too much, where I was like, it's just too small up there. It was making everything pull, and I don't like that. I don't want to look like I'm squished in something that I shouldn't be squished in. And then as well as just the body. As you can see, me being in the medium here, it's like, it's a nice fit, but going down a size made pockets pucker, and things be a little bit tighter, and I just don't love that. So this does have a working drawstring. Cute fit on this one, where it sits or it hits below the knee, and then has the little side slits on it. I paired this with the Amy and Gray because, like, why not? It's absolutely adorable together. And this combo is just perfection. So t-shirt dress, very stretchy t-shirt material. This is one too that I feel like if you're on the fence, what size do I go with? If you're looking at me and you're like, oh, I can see her belly a little bit, go up a size then. Okay, if you're kind of like, I'm typically the size that Rachel is, and I don't want to see any of this puckering or any of that midsection, go up one size. Go up one. Go up to the large just for a little bit more room. It is a fantastic piece. It's a really cute dress. I love it with these sunset stripe earrings. Like, it's so cute. They have that gray stripe in them. And then with the Amy and Gray. This whole combo just makes me very happy. And one other thing is that you don't have to wear it totally straight down. Like we see with our ampersand dresses, kind of the little bit of gathering that you get with them in the midsection. It's okay with these too, right? It doesn't have to be totally straight, pulled so tight down that it shows everything that you don't want it to show. But I just love this. I thought that it's such a cute dress. So easy for travel, to travel in, to take to travel. And it's nice because it's a cute one that you can easily wear for a day out to the, you're going to go walk the beach, or you're going to go out for a dinner, and somewhere that isn't obviously super formal, but nice to have a dress to throw on.
I love it because, like, how many of us wear crossbody purses? You throw on a crossbody purse, one pocket, one side is already covered.
Oh, yeah.
You stick your hand in another pocket, and you're not worried about this slouchy.
Yeah.
Where, like what you said, you can wear it a little puckered, you can wear it a little slouchy.
It's just so cute. It's so easy. Such a great dress. And you guys, if you're like, I'm not really a dress person, or, whatever your thought process may be, we also have skirts that are just like this.
Oh, yeah.
But that are a skirt that are really cute with a graphic tee.
Yeah.
That are a great option as well. With a graphic tee, or I'm trying to think of like what other, there are a lot of cute options for kind of beach appropriate.
Or even just a little tank top. If you just want something solid, a little crop tank, we have the top you're about to put on next. A little crop tee is perfect with them. I mean, these outfits are perfect, like Rachel said, going to the airport. But listen, we love late flights. You got all day to travel to the late flight. Well, we're gonna hip hop around. I want to be cute. I also want to be comfy. That dress is cute to stop at lunch, have a couple drinks, airport drinks, and fly out. I also love a good early flight. Get me there and get me to my destination early. I love to get up, look cute. That's comfortable to throw on. It's like throwing a t-shirt on, but then I got all day and I'm cute in it. Like, these are just versatile for however you travel, whatever you do. Or listen, you don't have to travel to wear it.
Yeah, you don't.
You're a student.
It's cute
you
for
wanna look
around
cute,
here.
You're a college student. You're a teacher. You're a banker. You're a whatever, where you get to look cute. This is a good option for you.
All right, y'all. Last but not least, this cute combo here. These pieces make me happy. Together or separate. Either way, whichever your preference. I feel like these pants have gotten lost, and that bums me out because they are so good. So, the top. This is the You Want to Know short sleeve tee in deep taupe. This is available in sizes small through 3X. I am in the small. However, the medium is definitely my preference. Going up a size in this top is my preference. Again, for shoulder width and just for a little bit more room in the body. I feel like they run a little bit slimmer or a little bit more fitted. I want to say slimmer, but a little bit more fitted than I typically prefer. So this one I do opt to go up one, and Christine does as well. She would opt to go up one size in this top too, for a little bit more room in the body. This is available in multiple colors. I think this deep taupe in gray and black. And then we have it in a pretty like aqua teal color, turquoise, that is also, they all run the same, but they're a little bit more on the crop side. So here's my waist in there. Now I have this paired with these fantastic ampersand joggers. I don't have the exact name.
They're the Ampersand Avenue Cargo Crop in mauve.
Oh, cargo crop. Thank you. The cargo crop in mauve. Now, in these, think I'm in the medium, but I guess I don't know for sure. I should have checked this before.
I can help you look if you want.
No, I am in the medium. Okay. So these are available in sizes small through 3X. Do you have that information?
Extra small to 3X.
Extra small to 3X. So I am shown in the medium, which is my pant preference. It is the size that I would for sure stay in these. So I would not do a small, even though I do a small in some of our tops. I would stick with the medium in these pants like I do in most of our pants. And I love them. So they still have a stretchy fit here in the waist, working drawstring. Cute pockets on these. Again, more of that cargo style, so it has that outline pocket, cargo pockets here along the bottom, and there are also pockets on the back. So plenty of fun little pockets, and these run true to size. So I'm always a medium and bottom. So that's when I'm like, they run true to size because I'm always a medium and bottom. I'm a straight size 8. I'm always a medium and bottom. This is what size I would stay in these. I wear smalls and things, but I am not a small in my bottoms ever. So medium is true to size in these. They're very comfortable, and they are definitely more of a like khaki material pant, if that can make sense. They're not a lounge pant. They're not a stretchy pant. They're not baby suede. They're not fleece. These are definitely a cargo pant, khaki type material pant. And they're very, very cute. So for me, again, I'm 5'7", so these are a little bit more of a cropped length, if you can see where they are hitting. Now, it is going to vary, obviously, by your height, but I also think they're really cute to be able to throw a little cuff in. So maybe not, necessarily on my height, or, actually, that is very cute, even on my height, but that is a cute option and way to style these. I threw on just on this basket clog, but they're cute with a sneaker, or that berry sandal would be adorable with these. So lots of options. They're fantastic. And I think that you guys are really going to like them. I envision these also with just a white tank. Me and my plain white tanks and tees. So they're really cute. They're really cute. They're very comfortable, and I think that they're going to be a really flattering and popular fit. So if you have any questions, let me know. These were ever only made in this color. So they were not made in any other colors. We will not get any. This was the only color they were made in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I answered that in Facebook, and I didn't realize it was on the app too. Yes, only this color.
All right, y'all. So that is it. That's it for tonight. We're going to sign off. Oh, it's only 11 o'clock. If y'all have any questions, please don't hesitate, again, to text us, 989-545-1061. Let us know if you have any questions. We will gladly assist you and answer your questions via text. As we know, posting comments later on these lives don't typically work very well, and we don't want you to think that we missed anything. If we missed any of your questions tonight, please, again, shoot us a text that we can help you. But thank you for hanging with us again on another Wednesday evening. We will be back with you next week, and if you have any questions, let us know. So
Text us if I missed anything. I tried to unhide everything.
Kyla asked, can you put the joggers up so that she can heart them?
Oh, shoot. Did I miss that?
Yeah.
Yes. Let me...
She'll put them up right now.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just need... You have to close out of this app last. I'm sorry. The last outfit always gets me. Okay. They're going live.
All right, y'all.
If I
So
missed anything,
happy shopping.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for hanging with us. But yes, get your orders in. If you have any questions, let us know. But otherwise, you can get these placed today, and we will get them shipped to you tomorrow. And no Tammy, no sheen on these. There's no sheen. They're just a solid color. So
See, I'm still in hiding. Bye. Happy
all right.
shopping.
See you later.